myself in that were we.
Right. I always do that. They've always told me to do that.
I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. I do have a few more questions here. One of the questions is about how long till we can expect our body healing after the first contact.
That's going to happen pretty fast, because when the liaisons of the medical team can finally get to be physical with one another, in other words, one-to-one between ourselves and them, the healings will happen very, very fast.
Okay. Now, Sheldan, I have one here, and honestly, I'm reading this. This is a question from the chat room. The chat room has blown up today. Can Sheldan tell us, is Bush a clone because his eyes are blue and anymore and looks younger every time we can see him on TV?
Well, he is what he is. That's all I'm going to say with that. I'm not going to get involved with any of that stuff because I really have avoided it, and I'm going to continue to do that.
Okay. Okay. And, you know, I think that we need to talk about the tomorrow. We need to talk about the aspect that we have accepted this reality. I certainly do appreciate you for being here. I believe who you are, and I know that you are here in our best interest. Despite all the television shows that we have seen about people who come from different places and then certain bad things happen to people, there's a very good spirit, a warm spirit, and God knows I cannot thank Dr. Robinson enough for bringing this to our attention. And Sheldon, I want you to know that any time that you feel that you need to let us know something, that this microphone is available to you.
Thank you.
Reverend Julia, you have a question?
Sheldon, I don't have a question, but I want you to know that when you were here in Philadelphia at the International House, I was in the hospital. But Emma L., who is a friend of mine, had invited me. And I'm so sorry I missed you, but today has been such a wonderful day because I feel all of what you're doing, what you're saying, and how it is in many ways, sometimes not understanding things. But just to let you know, it's all very beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you.
Sheldon, tell us again. I want you to give us your information. I want you to tell us where you are going to be in the next couple of weeks around the country, because we do, Blog Talk Radio is an internet radio station where people can go back. And I also want you to know that anytime you need to use this program as a reference, you can do so because it's in the archive of our show. So you can feel free to use that. It's at your disposal, however you would like to use it, and those in the Federation to use it to their disposal. So I would like to for you to tell us about your website, your activities, and what's going to be happening in the next few weeks.
Well, basically what I'm doing is a new video, which will be about the changing Earth in a different way, looking at it from a spiritual aspects and understanding better what's going on, and that'll be available on the website when it's finished. And to get to my website, you simply go to www.paoweb.com, and PAOweb is just one word, PAOWEB.com. And that's the best way to get a hold of me. And if you would want to email us, you just email us at info@paoweb.com. So I hope that helps.
Okay, Dr. Robinson?
Question.
Yes, question.
Yes, I would like to know about the technology that the Galactic Federation has assisted us with, and in the past, and also some of the technology that they will be sharing with us in the future. Do you know anything about that, Sheldon?
Well, basically, a lot of the technology that we now have, like I'm talking on a telephone that has integrated circuitry in it. Integrated circuitry and all the things related to it is basically was back engineered and then made like it was something that was discovered on this planet in the 40s and 1950s, which came basically out of Bell Labs. And the whole process of that is basically from a group that used to be called the Anchar Alliance, which is now part of the Federation. as far as future technology goes, they have a whole bunch of devices that they're going to be giving to us, which are ways to improve our devices, which we have here. There is secret technology on this planet which will be revealed when the Federation comes, which involves our own anti-gravity ships. And with this, we'll also have teleportation and advanced communication systems, and also which will help us to move toward being more telepathic. And another thing that we will have is the device that can duplicate anything that you need to do. So you don't need to, say you want to cook something, you don't need to cook it anymore. You just explain it to the duplicator machine, and it will replicate anything. And this replicator you can then put stuff back at the end, so you don't even have to wash whatever you did or the remnants of it. And so you can have clothes, food, all kinds of furniture. You can make your house bigger or smaller. So all of this stuff will be with us when the Galactic Federation comes. And as I said, the stuff where I'm talking on, which is integrated circuitry, is computers, etc., has its origins as it exists now with, of course, back engineering from ships that crashed.
Oh, wow, this is fantastic. And I just want to say, to give you my personal thanks, too, and that I'm able to relate through empathy with a lot of things that you have said and shared. I've been having my own experiences, and I hadn't shared them with anyone. And then there's just a lot of the knowledge that you're talking about as far as the spiritual hierarchy of the universe and source itself and so forth and so on. I know the terminologies are all different, but I've been able to recognize those things that you're saying, and it's like, oh, this is so wonderful. I'm so excited. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, too.
And we certainly do thank you, and we ask you to always join in with us, because our goal here at One Moment in Time, this is One Moment in Time, and we're aired over Blog Talk Radio. We're here the second and the fourth Saturday of each month, and our goal is to bring the community the best in educational and inspirational information. And we certainly try to do that. And again, as I've said earlier, and I say again, that this microphone is open to Sheldan anytime that he has some information that he would like to bring to us about what's going on and how we need to be preparing ourselves for the new age. And, you know, as you were talking about the microwave and things, I am a Trekkie. So I watch Star Trek very much, and I've done so up until Avery Brooks' section, Deep Space Nine.
Right.
And what you talked about with the replicator is something that I know that they had at that particular point in time.
Right.
Tell me, when they actually come here to Earth, will they be tolerant of the kind of poverty and the classism that we see here at this point in time?
No, they won't be. They want us to be prosperous, and they want us to cooperate with one another. So they will educate us about how the realities of the universe are. Everybody is a special, unique being with talents that have to be honored, and everybody is a sovereign being that has to be honored, and that there are responsibilities that all of us have because of what we were given by the Creator, and we need to honor that, and we need to honor each other.
Will there be accountability for the wrongdoing that has been done up until the point that they arrive?
Well, the wrongdoing peoples will, whoever they turn out to eventually be, I could probably name some people right now, but I won't. Basically, they will go through what the system of restoring a constitution and common law are all about. And after that, when they become fully conscious beings, all that will be forgiven, because heaven wants people to go through, you might say, this finishing up of this reality and responsibility between each other and have it fully understood and then move on, because we are all one. You might say, if you could make it into a simple thing, just say we are one, that by saying we are you and you are them, and so we are all together, to use that famous little phrase. We have to just understand that. While we're going through all this craziness right now, which is creating all kinds of stupid economic differences in people and racism, etc. It's basically stupid and ridiculous.